Previously on Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Hey, take off your clothes.
What the hell? How can you ask that straight out?
What's wrong with what I said? Won't it be hard to maneuver wearing that?
Maneuver?
And now back to kicking monkey ass. Hello! This is NicoB, back with some more Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. When last left off, we completed Akiko's story, and now we've got the last one, I believe, that... the last one I need to, be able to get past the to be continues, at least. So, Labrys' story. Now we finally see why she's so fucking crazy. Well, at least why she's so distraught. You guys did tell me, too, there's really not very many battles in this one. So, it's mostly just story, so... Works for me. Initial boot successful. Timestamped April 20th, 1999, 10/16/39.
The boot process was successful. This happens every time, but I'm never sure what to say to them first.
You mean like a greeting? There's no need for that, they're just machines.
Two humans within visual range. Both male. One is Aizen. One looks like Aizen, and the other one is Johnny Young Bosch. Searching for voice print in visual matches. Personnel identifies research staff, not hostile
But
targets.
things like that might affect the performance of these models.
Because they have a mind? Their emotions and things are completely faked. It's no different than an AI. It can't possibly be that sensitive.
Scanning for keywords in conversation. Running logical analysis. Cross-referencing with relay data. Should pick a response. Response picked. Then you just punch them right in the nuts. Oh, fuck. What'd you say to me, motherfucker? Is this not real enough for you, asshole? Oh, God, I'm sorry. That's the way it always goes. Stupid scientists. They think they can play God. Current conversation topic is not ordered.
Well, until we rule it out completely, we should at least be kind to them.
So you say. Alright, from this moment on, you will be registered as candidate unit number 031. Please repeat your number back to me.
Confirming first order. Initializing unit number. Output via voice requested. Activating voice synthesis module. Accepting input.
Unit number 031.
Ooh. Got a cool little matrix-looking chair.
Did its pronunciation sound a little odd to you?
You're worrying too much. Let's hurry up and haul it out.
Referring to the accent. Receiving action plan through console. Combat test against others of same unit. Test commencing immediately after entering shock resistance chamber within the lab. Frame store within cage for transport. Beginning transport.
Ah, so this is the one. I've been waiting to see it in action.
Transport complete. Cage reopened. New human found. Must make babies with. No, I mean, searching for voice in visual matches. Personnel also identifies research staff. Female. Giggity. Got a connection to outside data supply. Connection offline. Commencing cable disconnection.
Now, try getting up.
Order confirmed. Yeah. Battle chamber. Get up. Oh, hey, there's Labrys. Her crazy robotic self now. I guess she does probably look a little bit more robotic than Aegis does. Get up. Initiating motion synchronization engines for motor functions. Accepting input. Safety limiters activate. Active. Balance control gyros functional. Overall movement systems functional.
This model's loaded with a nearly pure form of that crystal. I can't wait to see what kind of results it gets.
That's right. I think for Aegis, wasn't that the way it was? She had like some kind of crystal or something that gave her that persona powers, I think. It's been so long.
Unit number 031, can you hear me?
Maybe, I don't know.
Confirm your surroundings. Tell us any abnormalities you're feeling in your sensors or any other functions.
Order confirmed. Beginning self-diagnostic. Temperature, humidity, pressure, air composition, lumens, sound all within normal levels. Visual data within expected color spectrum. All systems functional.
The readouts seem fine. Monitoring system is fully operational.
Okay, we're gonna test your performance inside the battle chamber now. When you hear the buzzer, consider everything that moves an enemy and eliminate them.
Does that include you? No, not me! Understood. Proceeding to rip off scrotal area. No, no! Oh, God damn it! Wait till I leave the room! Order confirmed. Waiting the signal to begin the test. Exit confirmed to be sealed. Room shape approximately cylindrical. Height approximately 11 meters. Area approximately 7 meters square. ING light source is found on outer wall. Soon to be fire resistant.
Sorry to do this just after you've woken up, but it'll be good to put you through your paces.
Release of facing hatch detected. Mobile objects intruding into the chamber. Time to kick monkey ass. 7 objects in total. Scanning for visual matches. Analysis non-human. Confirmed the same model units of humanoid weapons. Hostile markers confirmed. Classifying as hostile units. Releasing safety limiters. Battle limit's now set at 70%. 70%. 80%. Exits confirmed, resealed. Whoops. What did I do? Oh, hit the backlog by accident. Test commencement signal received. Virus hostile humanoid weapons commencing battle. Commencing kicking monkey ass. Oh, sweet. Got a cutscene. Oh! Oh yeah, baby! Let's do this shit. Ooh, yeah! Oh, you just got rocked. Damn, Labra. Oh, look at this. Ooh. Axe to the face. Ah! Ooh. Oh god, she looks like she's breaking Iguses. Oh god. This is not fair. You have cheats activated. Ow! Ooh! Ooh, that was bloody. Ah! Ooh, that was a gory. Her face got fucking rocked. Not the face. Oh, look at that ass. It looks like he's sweet robot ass. I can already see where this is going, story-wise. She was talking about having to murder her friends. Oh no. But I'm guessing this is early on when she probably doesn't care that much. Ooh. Maybe. Ooh. Oh, man, that was surprisingly graphic. Ah! All targets eliminated. Oh, yeah, I can totally see this is gonna go. She's gonna... Oh, no, she's gonna develop human feelings, and then things are gonna go down south. Gonna go south very fast. Austin is no longer capable of motion. Ooh. Proceeding to punch the fuck out of things. Test termination signal received. Battle
That
complete.
was better than we could have hoped for.
Did you see the way she punched that one in the face? Boom! Oh, I can see. Oh, I'm stepping all over her giblets. Ew! I didn't even know they were full of giblets. Oh man, why did we fill them full of giblets again?
Hey, what's with all the bodies? You made it fight that many on its first time?
Don't worry, it did great. This is a new high score for the first battle results.
Shut up, researcher with tie. Listen to me. I am the leader of the group, Untidy Researcher.
Well done, Unit Number 031. Stand by for further instruction.
Order confirmed. Exiting test chamber. Beginning transport to maintenance room. Proceeding to matrix chair. Resetting safety limiters. Wiping giblets off fist. Taking seat in maintenance chair.
We're done testing, but there's still one thing left to do today.
Look at you with a face portrait. Apparently you're important.
I'm going to temporarily shut down your optics. Can you close your eyes?
Order confirmed. Shuttering optic inputs. Connecting cables to balls. Not balls, ovaries. Online confirmed. Switching a portion of data supply to
We're
outside
going to
source.
transfer the data from the destroyed units into your memory. Run a diagnostic check while we're doing it and report any malfunctions. Understood?
How would you do that? Order confirmed. Ready self-diagnostic. Initiating data transfer. Initiating personality module link. Initiating diagnostic of transferred data and sorting procedures. Sector 1 close combat control data. We'll investigate improvement of technical patterns through synthesis and acquisition of data. Oh, I see, okay. Dividing into categories for sorting. Sector 2, evasive action control data. We'll investigate improvement of technical patterns through synthesis and dividing into categories for sorting. Section 3, Sector 3, error excluding, or non-battle data. Okay, Section 4, non-battle data, excluding. Section 5, battle-related data. What could these be? Momentary disruption of data from visual information stream. A room that is not this place. Outdoor scenery thought to be at night. Also scenes of multiple units of the same type gathering outside of the battle chamber. Could these be memories? Visual memories? They're obviously related to the mission. Why have apparently purposeless memories have been preserved this long? 20 to 40% of the informational data extracted from all 7 units are confirmed to be such information. Incomprehensible. What is this?
Anything to report?
Cables disconnected. I'm guessing it's probably something like, you know, ooh, like they like the scenery or something. Oh no, I can already tell this is gonna be really fucking sad, isn't it? This is gonna be like horribly depressing, soul-crushingly, depressingly sad. And I'm just gonna be like, ah, God, I hate humanity. Ah. Time elapsed during data transfer approximately 5 minutes. Reopening optic inputs, calibrating servos.
All right then, unit number 031, give us a simple report of today's battle results.
Hey, you look like that guy from Persona 3, the teacher. He always has a crick in his neck as his hand up there. He's like, oh, God. Order confirmed. Delivering oral report of test results.
This was the first test battle against others of my model. 7 units destroyed. Below 15% damage sustained. Don't seem to be any problems.
Don't seem to be any problems.
Was that?
Unusual expression detected from research staff. Facial recognition library indicates surprise. Uh-oh.
Did I say something funny?
Ah, she does. She has this accent. She's like sort of using slang.
Does it have an accent?
Accent? Do you not understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Man, nobody can understand what's coming out of your mouth.
No, we do, but...
What you talking about, Willis?
See? I wasn't hearing things.
Ah.
The unit's speech really is peculiar.
This is Aizen before he became a Shinigami.
You don't need to yell.
He just like yells something. Say I told you it wasn't. Oh God, Jesus.
Is the language interface not set to default? Sheesh. If we'd known this, we would have reset it in advance.
Yeah, the base's personality might be coming out. I wouldn't be surprised if some of the volunteers were from the Kansai area.
But it just woke up. Would it be exhibiting such distinct mannerisms this early?
So wait, why does it have a Boston accent? By the way, you guys were corrected me. By the way, it wasn't. I said she had a I don't know why I said Cockney. So you guys said it was more like a Boston or New York accent or something. So I don't know.
It may be the effect of an enlarged plume of dusk, the basis of their mind.
There, that's it.
Perhaps it's accelerating their personality development.
That's what it was, a plume of dust. That's what Aigus has. And that's what gives them their mind. It gives them their super persona abilities. Apparently hers is a fucking ginormous plume of dust. Exchange of opinions taking place on unexplained aberrance and speech pattern. Hypothesis after that language interface settings fall outside expected result. Review of recent conversation does reveal certain discrepancies. I do sound kind of fucking weird. I also feel the need to have some to ask where all the gabagool is. Where all the gabagool? Internal monologue is within expected patterns, but oral output induces anomalies. Anomalies not affecting meaning. No impediments to communication predicted.
But I don't want to waste this feedback data. Those are the best results we've ever seen.
Leave it. It'll be fine. It can understand us anyway. This is just one of those things that makes science interesting.
There you go again. This unit is going to be communicating with the others. What if this effect spreads?
Of all these people from Boston. I can't do a Boston accent.
Not only that, but because this is an anomaly, it doesn't seem to have a 100% accurate accent either.
But if it has a personality, that might speed up the development of its mind.
Yeah, she's right.
3 researchers are standing around the maintenance chair. Each holds a tablet and examines the display on the chair.
All right, unit number 031, we'll explain things from the top.
Voice pattern system with the research
You are
staff.
a weapon created to fight against unique enemies. Therefore, your combat performance is prioritized over all else. But in order for you to use a particular ability, you've been given a certain amount of awareness. And that makes your performance difficult to quantify, so we've been pitting test units against each other as a selective growth process. It's all in the service of achieving higher performance, and we don't want to waste any plumes of dusk.
Accessing archives, search the term Plume of Dusk when match found. A crystalline substance at the core of personality modules. This name derives from its thin plate-like shape resembling a shed bird's feather. In addition to its circuit-like structure, it has a natural vital reaction response to external stimulus, similar to a living thing, yet different. It is thought to exist in a state between mind and matter.
Between mind and matter. Mass and information. The details are unknown.
There are 12 other subheadings classified under level 7 clearance. Access denied. Matter interpreted as the core of personality
But
modules.
regardless of your ego, there is one rule you must abide by.
No killing people, right?
You might as well think of it as an order.
One rule to abide by, awaiting order.
The only order is to destroy everything we identify as enemies and to emerge victorious.
Oh, okay.
Though your ego will give you some flexibility when planning tactics, there's no need to think about extraneous side issues. Use everything you have to win a fight. That's all you need to concentrate on.
Order
Understood.
confirmed. Destroyed identified enemies and emerge victorious. Clear order is consistent with the role of a weapon. No abnormalities. Everything is clear. Oh, god dang it, this is... oh yeah, this is gonna go really well, I can already tell. It is good to be a robot. I'm sure this won't go down a long, dark path of doom. Underworld maintenance on the chair after the test battle. Poster reboot diagnostics shows status normal. The time was 1900. Research staff said new activity cycle. All units should return to standby condition at 9. Units will remain on standby at regular intervals between tests until 1700 hours. Maintenance and setup will take place until 1900. Afterwards, this time is allowed to be spent in an outdoor area of the grounds. On returning, entering standby mode within the cage. Instructions are to repeat these actions until unable to continue. Next item on the schedule is to spend time in the outdoor area. Parameters of spending time unknown. What is spending time? Hypothesize that meaning to remain on standby and wait for time to pass. Wait for birds to poop on me. Hypothesis unnecessary. The schedule must be followed. Exiting building. Must do things that need doing. And do things that need done. Outdoor area reached. Light level is limited due to time of day. Many trees will still visible in the environment. It is almost entirely consistent with known data from the off-limits area. The ground is different from laboratories' artificial flooring. The soil is exposed. It is naked. Naked soil. Naughty soil. Must destroy. Start beating the ground with my giant axe. Various natural plants are here. A certain amount of the time must be spent here. The intention may be to heighten basic response capabilities in the natural world. Others, the same unit can be seen stepping into the central area, reassessing surroundings on a various spectrum. Unlike the combat test, no hostile unit markers detected. Hypothetical. In combat under certain conditions, what tactics would be effective? I reassess the surroundings of this combat environment. I assign value to various geographical features. I survey the topography on the outskirts of the environment, detect unusual movement in one unit. Other units are also surveying the environment, but this unit is crouched while holding something in its right hand. Oh no, it's gonna be the one superhuman one, isn't it? I do not deem this unit's unusual action to be a threat. I approach it in order to make inquiries. But my approach the unit turns around and stands.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Look like her with a little bun on her head. I process the statement. Its conversational gambit is unexpected. I find no prepared response in my
You
library.
mean like how this is our first encounter? In that case, yeah. What are you doing here?
I've never heard your accent before. It's intriguing.
They said stuff about my accent too earlier. Do I really talk that funny?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's strange. It was just surprising.
No, she looks nice. The unit looks over again and then speaks quietly to something in its right hand. Examine what it holds. It's an organism. Its body's covered in white fur. Oh, it's your bunny.
What's that thing?
It's a dog.
Oh.
It must have wandered in.
Oh no, it's your doggy. Oh, hello, doggy. It's Kuromaru. Or Kameda, as I like to call him. Organisms and parameters are consistent with access data on dog. It wants biscuits. I have no biscuits. Must find biscuits. It does not present a threat. The search of its specified breed is cancelled.
Dog.
Unit turns to its gaze
My
back.
unit number is 024. I wouldn't call it my name, but that's how they refer to me. What's yours?
Question difficult to process. Conversational subject of names is newly introduced. Does not compute. Does not compute.
I'm unit number 031.
They're up to the 30s. I see. That must mean they're finally creating units loaded with full-sized ones.
By which we mean boobs. The dog barks. A scan of surroundings shows several units turning to investigate. All units ignore it and look
This
away.
one wants to say hello too.
It does? You can understand what dogs say?
Kind of. After carefully comparing its mannerisms and slight variances in its barking, I just figured it out.
Its right hand pats the dog while its left scratches the dog's neck. Oh! Number 24 continues to make various forms of contact with the dog. 24's actions are consistent with styles of communication. Hypothesis: the objective of spending time in this area is to develop communicative skills. I will learn to talk to this dog, and I shall ride it into battle. Conversing with the others of the same unit, refining communication will enhance cooperative tactics. Counterpoint: have I detected in communicating with organisms not of the same unit or
What's
human?
the point in doing that with a dog?
The point? There isn't one, I suppose.
Oh no. That's the start of it. That's the start of a dark road right there. No. Too human. No. Bad idea, stupid scientist. There is no point. Unexpected response strongly indicates that 24 is not like the
Are
other
you
unit.
interested in what I'm doing, though?
Interested? Is there interest involved? It seems to be the case. Unsure of purpose of earlier question in 20 to 24. Why ask it? Oral sensors detect electric noise. Recognize pseudo-information involving no sound waves yet perceived as sound data. It is the alarm signaling the end of this activity. All other units begin moving as one towards the building. 24 speaks to the dog at cradle.
Sounds like that's all the time we have today. I need to get back.
24 crouches while petting the dog's fur-covered body and releases it onto the ground. Oh, he loves her. 24 stands up again,
I
turns
hope
around.
to see you again.
24's expression changes as it says this. This movement of the lips is known as a smile. It is shown when humans experience happiness. Contradiction: 24 is a weapon, yet a mixed expression. No hypothesis sound. Still does not compute. Or is there no point to that as well? Spare cognitive processes reroute to analysis. Still, I cannot understand this. Oh god dang it. This is where it starts. Stupid science people. The next day, after being released from standby, I'm assigned to a test battle against others in my unit, as yesterday. Order confirmed. I am taken to the same chamber. The battle commences. I destroy the other 3 units and sustain little damage. As I wait there, the researchers come in. All have what seems to be high praise for my abilities. I do not understand how I should react to this. So I give a thumbs up. Should I give an expression of joy, as 24 did? The researchers crouch next to the units I destroyed and begin to work on them. I think back and recall that they underwent this process yesterday as well. I'm curious. I approach them. They open a slit where the unit's neck and use tweezers to remove the bluish-white plate-like object. It shines. They put the object into a petri dish. That distinct shine, neither strong nor weak, is like no similarities found. I'm sure it's similar to something, but I cannot access that relevant memory. Balls. It is like something that does something.
Let's get right to the feedback on today's battle.
Ow. As I sit in the maintenance chair, they connect a cable to my balls. My ovaries. Damn it. The cable terminates at the midsection of a large device where a petri dish from earlier are placed. There are a total of 3. Each contains a bluish-white, plate-like
What's
object. Richard's expression suddenly changes. She is surprised. It only lasts for a moment before it fades.
This is a plume of dusk. Each of the units you destroyed had one inside them. These are much smaller than the one installed in you, though.
I comprehend. This is a plume of dust installed in me too. This unknown substance from the core of my personality module. I was aware of its existence, but this is my first time seeing it. These are the 3 personality cores of the units I destroyed. They contain not only combat data, but memories and experiences. It's not long before the extracted data download begins. I sort for the data relevant to enhancing battle performance and incorporate it into my own. The process takes much less time than the initial transfer from yesterday. During that time, I recall what took place last night. There are cases where non-combat data is being preserved. Such memories are included in this download as well. Visual memories of the outdoors at night. Memories very similar to that were in yesterday's download too, probably from the time spent in the outdoors area. The units I destroyed seem to have assigned these memories the same priority as combat data. Why though? It's effective in learning communicative skills, but that is lower priority than the combat. The visual element preserved here is irrelevant. Wait. Wait! Hypothesis. The units I destroyed had their own priorities and values other than executing orders and performing in battle. This line of thought leads to a realization. This thought process I'm undergoing right now is not executing an order, nor is it contributing to battle performance. I once again look towards the plume of dust inside the petri dish. Something almost exactly like it is installed in me. Then, were the destroyer units thinking along similar lines as mine until yesterday? I feel a twinge within me. It is different from detecting an error or interference. What is this? I have no answer. Fuck! It's human feelings starting to feel sort of shitty about murdering things. Damn it! Oh god. No, it's gonna be sad. I don't want to be sad. Oh no. Courtyard. Oh no, I don't remember my little friend playing with your doggy. My second night of spending time in the outdoor area came. I started approximately 30 minutes later than yesterday, but there was very little variance in weather and temperature, and the difference is trivial. The night sky has the same soft brightness. The wind and the trees are no different. Without understanding why, I initiated a data search regarding the tree that catches my eye. I learned that this tree varies slightly from specimen of its kind found in natural forests. This topography seems natural. It may be cultivated and managed by the facility. I decided to reverse the outskirts as I did yesterday. It's not long before a familiar unit comes into view. There's no need to run a scan for visual matches. I know that is Unit 24. Unit 24's left side is turned towards me and is sitting on a large rock. When I approach 24, it notices me and turns around.
Are you looking for something?
Hello. 24 initiates conversation.
Huh? Who, me?
I just wondered if you were looking for me. I did express a hope yesterday that we would meet again after all.
Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't blow you up. I was looking for 24. It's true, I may have been. I began walking the same route as yesterday, but once 24 came into view, I changed course to approach. I might have been searching for 24 in this area. Did I desire to reunite with 24? Why? Why? I'm silent due to lack of explanation. 24 smiles again. I smile. What was the cause of this expression this time? I do not comprehend, like so many stupid other things.
Would you like to sit with me? This rock is large enough to accommodate us both. It would be more relaxing than standing.
Thanks.
I sit in the offered space in case of the scenery. 24's.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
I decided to voice the doubt I experienced during the combat test today. My limited experience, 24 has a better comprehension of such matters.
Other units think about stuff that doesn't have to do with fighting and missions?
Do you have such thoughts?
To tell you the truth, I can't really say. Feels like I do, though.
24 silent for a duration before speaking.
Units of our model are all given a mind. It's so that we can eventually develop what is called an ego.
I see. So she doesn't have that. She doesn't have an ego yet. So that's what it was with Igus. But Igus had a persona even from the beginning, didn't she? When she wasn't particularly human. I can't remember. Yeah, I think she did, but I guess does she not have Labrys not have one yet?
The reason our appearance closely resembles that of humans is related. It's to foster self-awareness similar to a human's. Have you not been told about personas?
Personas?
Words unknown to me. Oh, alright. There we go. Accessing archive. Searching for persona. Over 1,000 headings found. A game created by Atlus. Nope, that's not it. Must filter the results further. Which subject is 24 referring to? I'm silent as I think. 24 smiles and resumes the conversation.
It's an ability expected of us that normal weapons don't have. The conditions to use one are theoretically already loaded in us. But a well-defined ego seems to be necessary to activate it.
Ah, okay. So yeah, they don't have it yet. I'm already aware that we have been given a mind. Today I saw for myself the part that forms our personality. It's this activation triggered by development of communicative skills. I still don't have a good grasp on it. Though. 24 continues to speak.
That's why I'm sure there are others with thoughts that do not pertain to missions.
That would seem to be the case.
Maybe those I fought up till now.
24 trains his gaze on me.
And how does that make you feel? The opponents you destroyed may have thought similar things to what you just did.
Do I feel things? I cannot say for sure. I'm able to respond to the question. 24's expression changes again. His expression could be classified as a smile, but is subtly different from the one I cataloged as experiencing before. Mixed with joy and gladness of previous smiles, this one contains a slight hint of sorrow.
It's okay. You don't need to come up with an answer right now.
Oh no.
It actually may be better to forget it. After all, tomorrow we may find ourselves ordered to destroy each other.
Once again, I detect a twinge inside from hearing the 24 statement. It's similar to what I was sensed during the data transfer today. What is it that wavers inside me? Oh no. Oh no. I'm about to be lost in thought again. Best to prevent that from happening, a signal to our schedule shift echoes in each of our ears.
It's time. I hope we meet again.
As 24 quietly stands up, I detect an expression I have come to know. Another smile. It appears as if 24 is adopting these smooth changes in expression naturally and not deliberately. I wonder if I will eventually be able to do the same. Oh no. I don't like where this is going. I'm gonna cry at the end of this. Another night passes, and another combat test takes place the next day. As is scheduled, I face units flagged as enemies within the test chamber. I'm overwhelmed with a strange sensation. The way that my opponents are expressionless now seems strange to me. There's no intent or cognition evident in their faces. They wear no expressions. They are blank. There's nothing wrong with them. That would be my normal assessment, but I recall 24's image. The blankness of these faces and 24's face when it had no expression are different somehow. Even when 24 had no particular expression, it was not this blank, and every portion of that face was neutral. Further analysis shows that the same is true for humans. The researchers are never completely mechanical and expressionless. Look at the hostile flagged units again. They are the same unit type as me. They are given a mind and may potentially develop an ego later. Recall 24's statement again. Why are they having them blow the... Like, we spent millions of dollars in these other machines. Let's have this one come and just destroy the fuck out of them. Can we, I don't know, make some cheaper shit or something? No, we're gonna use the $1 million robots we spent to destroy other $1 million robots. We could just, I don't know, have like targets or something. No! Must burn money. Do you feel something when you destroy an opponent that may be thinking the same things as you? I'm on the verge of entering a long train of thought when the enemy moves. Shake off my doubts and focus on the battle. So the opponent's movements, I formulate the most efficient method of damaging it. I execute the method over and over and over. The array of actions I have to select from and my flexibility in linking them will decide the outcome. Having already received 10 units worth of downloaded data, I'm likely second to none regarding the scope of possibilities in this respect. At times I can even anticipate their next action. Since my opponents are the same unit type as me, their tactics are determined using the same thought processes as mine. That's right, they think the same thing as me. I don't like that. No. After approximating nearly 4 minutes pass, all opponents are silenced. I successfully execute my mission. Stupid researchers, stupid humans, must kill! The day after that, I achieved victory in the combat test with the same efficiency. It's easy to eliminate them. I first began by targeting their weapons. It's not always necessary to destroy their main body. If they are incapable of resisting further, the battle's over. It's the most effective way. Oh. She's trying to do it without actually having to kill them, essentially. Or, well, completely dismantle them. Only the next day and the day after that, units geared for close combat with no external weapons give me no choice but to damage their chases. But even then, there's an order to things. If I destroy the parts that present a threat, such as the motor functions or of their limbs, the match should be considered as one. Uh-oh. Soon afterwards, the buzzer signaling the end of the test echoes, as I expect. I catch myself rushing over to the unit collapsed on the ground. I've only destroyed the unit's arms and legs, it is still conscious. But I realize I do not know its unit's number, and I am lost at how to address the unit. The opponent asked me a question, then I did not expect.
You seemed to deliberately avoid attacking the face or the neck in that battle. Why?
Huh?
I'm momentarily at a loss for words. The thing he says is true. There's no damage to his face, so I review my actions during the battle and find that at no point did I attack its neck either. The cranial region is where the plume of dusk is housed. If it is destroyed in any type of unit, that unit will fall. Aiming to disarm my opponent is effective, but with targeting this obvious weakness would be more effective tactic. I avoided doing so? No. Because she loves them. She doesn't want to kill them.
I don't know.
No, the stupid researcher is going to be like, why didn't you kill them? Researchers enter the chamber and hide the unit from my field of vision. Can I determine whether my last words had an effect on the opponent's expression or not? Oh no.
These past 3 days, it hasn't been destroying the other units beyond repair, like it did in the first battle.
Like it punched the shit out of that one in the first one.
It must be learning to finesse its attacks rather than just using brute force. The result? Swift, overwhelming victories.
Its evasive skills are improving as well. That level of flexibility in evasive action could never be replicated by chaining predefined maneuvers.
This unit's collected a good amount of feedback data too. It's growing steadily, feeding on the bones of its kills.
Damn, dude. That was dark.
You don't have to say it like that.
Feeding on its bones. On its bones. Researchers are preparing for the download. Growing, destroying them, and absorbing their data. It's like Highlander. That's what growing is. Since I thoroughly destroyed a few of my opponents these last few days, some of their bodies were salvaged. I downloaded their data. I always kept their still bodies within view. Oh, God. Oh, man, she's gonna be sad. Is she gonna have to be fighting the one her buddy one? That's not gonna be good. This is the combat test I repeated. My actions outside each night are repeated as well. I've become aware that I'm seeking out 24 of my own will lately. When I attempt to communicate with other units, often they cannot understand the meaning of my questions. This prevents us from conversing. Hello, how are you? It is a nice day today. I like rocks. Do you like rocks? No, not really. I'm more into trees. Does not compute. I do not wish to speak to one who does not enjoy the hardness of rocks. Must destroy. Must destroy. Calm down, Mushrige bot. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm very sensitive today. Maybe it's my time of the month. No, you're a male bot. Remember? Oh no. What have they done to me? Ah! But that may not be the only reason. I want to converse with 24. I've begun to desire it. When I go to see 24, the wet dog I saw on the first day we met appears from somewhere.
This one seems to have been raised as a pet somewhere far away from here. But one day, it was brought to the forest near here, and its owner suddenly disappeared.
Seems unlikely that 24 retains such detailed history of a stray animal from the research staff. All information obtained by communicating directly with the animal. Oh, it's just like Koromaru. He's so smart he can talk. Or Ein from Cowboy Bebop. From a dog. Oh my god. I loved it in Ein and Cowboy Bebop because he was also a little Welsh Corgi. Welsh Corgis are like my favorite dog. They're so funny looking. For a dog that does not speak human language.
Its name is apparently Snowy. At least that's the name it responds to the most.
Oh, Snowy. That's nice.
I thought it was a dog.
Oh, well, the name of this animal is a dog. But how do I put this? Snowy is what this specific dog is called.
Snowy.
Snowy barks once as if comprehending its name.
It's white, like snow. Easy to remember.
Neat. When I reach out my hand, Snowy rubs his nose against it without being frightened. Oh, he loves you. The way it presses at my fingers feels as if it's showing pride in its name. Oh, if there's any animal I could make a robot into a human, it'd be a fucking dog. A dog brings out the best in everybody. I do not know the tactical advantage of communicating with animals offers to a weapon. But I feel that there's a value spending time with it. I decided to spend my outdoor activity that day following Snowy around with 24. No. Oh my god, this is gonna be sad. I'm already invested in this. It's outdoor activity time on the next night. When I arrive in the outdoor area, I'm listening to a certain sound. I hear this sound intermittently every 4 to 7 seconds. I remember the unknown ambient sound since the first day, but I determined that it wasn't a threat and focused my consciousness on other things. I am increasing my microphone sensitivity to maximum and concentrating on that sound. Is it a bird or like a cricket or something? It is similar to something familiar. I scan my memories until I realize what it is. Oh, it is the sound of water. I hear it when the staff uses a device to clean their hands and tools. The waveform has some similarities to that, but if the sound is at this volume and in such an open space, the volume of water must be higher than a normal supply would allow for. What could it be? I contemplate asking 24. It's clear that 24 knows much more than I do. I begin walking in search of 24. Where could 24 be? I go to where we've spoken over tests previously, but 24 is not there. 24 is not at the rock where we sat together. Is 24 not here? I quickly discard the possibility. We are not ordered what to do while we are here, but coming this outdoor area is in order. If post-testing diagnostics show no abnormalities, we are all to report here directly here. I consider this. If there are no abnormalities, I feel a twinge in my chest. It is larger than ever. 24 will be here if there are no abnormalities. But what if there were such abnormalities? What if 24 was damaged during the combat tests? And such damage, sustained damage is not necessarily the extent of the problem. Could it be? Notice that my arms are trembling slightly. Oh no. It is not a conscious movement. I cannot make it stop. It is possible that 24 lost in a combat test and was destroyed. In these circumstances, it would be expected for such a day to come. What if 24? What if she never came here again? Oh no.
Oh, this is where you went. You weren't at the usual spot, so I was looking for you.
Yay! Yay, 24, yay! I gave her a big old bear hug. Until I heard the voice from behind me, my sensors had stopped accepting input. Oh no. No sounds, no light, nothing. All of them come back online with her voice. I turn around. 24 furrows her brow and looks in my face.
What's wrong? The look on your face seemed as if you saw something frightening.
My face? My expression? Frightening? Am I scared?
I do not comprehend. I cannot make that judgment.
Are you perhaps scared of fighting?
Nah, I don't think that's it. What is this? I can't tell.
Am I scared? Scared of what? That she will disappear? During an operation, it's possible that I might assign greater priority to other units' safety than my own, but we are not on operation now. This emotion is not the same anyway. It's a different emotion. An emotion? I have emotions? I looked up 24's face pleadingly, but I cannot put my question to words. I cannot express my feelings to her. And though 24 sees this, she says nothing. She only smiles tenderly. The same smile she showed once that looks happy, but also sad. Oh. During that night's outdoor activity time, neither 24 nor I speak much. We just walk together side by side without many words. I do not take the opportunity to ask her about the intermittent sound of water. Oh no. It's gonna make me cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm just like, It's the next day. I detect some sort of weight in my chest. I'm aware that there's no physical weight there. It's most likely a psychological phenomenon. For a vocabulary search, the idiom of being heavy-hearted applies best. I cannot help but find it amusing. It is a very apt phrase. What is causing this heavy-heartedness? That I may not be able to see 24 someday? That may be it, but I do not think that is all. Uh-oh. Over the next few days, I spend my time without finding an answer to this question. Each night after the combat test, when it is time for outdoor activities, I seek out 24 first. Each time I confirm her presence, I feel an indescribable sense of relief and rush over to her. We exchanged standard greetings in the first few days, but that practice was eventually discarded, and now there are no special greetings between us. We can understand each other without words. Our eyes and expressions communicate enough. Tonight as well, I find 24 and rush to her as usual. There are no words, only exchange of smiles. We begin walking together.
Do you remember me asking before if you were scared of fighting?
Oh, they love each other.
To tell the truth, I'm scared of it too.
Her confession is surprising. It is counter to our nature as weapons. Yet for some reason I am not surprised by it.
I'm afraid I'll lose and be destroyed. And it's painful for me to make others go through the same ordeal. We may be weapons, but shouldn't we be driven by more than seeking victory? I've been wondering that for a long time.
But that's against orders.
24 gives a half-hearted smile.
I'm sure things would probably be much simpler if I stopped thinking and just obeyed orders. Unfortunately, I finally found it. I found my answer.
Your answer?
There's someone I want to meet. I feel like meeting this person is my own objective and not an order given to me.
Yeah. Because we have never left this facility. We have absolutely no acquaintances with outside people. There should be no relationship with such people. But I immediately understand. This person she wants to meet is someone on the outside. Even I don't know why I thought so. When I reflect upon the thought, the indescribable wavering within me becomes greater than ever.
Ever since I started thinking that I was scared to fight, each day was painful for me. If I'm going to feel this way until the day I lose, I even thought it would be better if I lost on purpose. But I won't think that anymore. I feel glad now that I exist. I mean, we're loved after all.
Loved?
That's right.
I repeat that to myself. The word loved. I do not comprehend, but when I look at her gaze, her clear eyes seem to see beyond the sky. Her statement seems correct. I feel that this must be something vital. As I watch her try to express something without words, it's hard to believe that she's the same human type as me. It seems more that she is more human.
Why are you telling me this?
It's probably because I didn't think anyone but you would understand.
Well, I hate to say it, but I'm not sure I really get it either.
I'm sure you'll understand one day. I hope so anyway.
Sheesh. Why you gotta be so cryptic?
24 laughs at this. It is the purest smile I have catalogued. I know without comparing it to anything that it is a smile of pure joy. Oh, look, I see Snowy playing at my feet. Snowy, what do you want? Give me cookies. No, I don't have any cookies. Give me cookies. I don't have any cookies. No, wait. They're playing 24 feet. 24 feet to Snowy runs off ahead about 3 meters and then turns around. His tail moves vigorously back and forth. Soon afterwards, Snowy sits on the ground and looks up at 24. Watch 24 crouch and pet its head, and I'm thinking back about other things. Things besides fighting and defeating the nearest enemy. My own objective. Someone to meet. I still not fully comprehend. I wonder who she wants to meet. But the way she is playing with Snowy tonight looks more fun than ever. Her smile seems very natural. The answer she discovered is the origin of that smile. I would like to understand it someday, too. I can feel that desire budding inside me. I wonder who it is she wants to meet, though. Once again, I participate in a combat test. Once again, I claim victory without destroying my opponent, and I target only her weapons and limbs. I look to not employ the tactic of targeting the weaknesses in their cranial regions. I believe that if they think the same things as I do, they would not wish for their personality models to cease functioning. Knowing if I do not destroy them, the research staff will remove their plumes of dust. Either way, their functions will be suspended. My actions are difficult to justify. Oh, but I feel that suspension through destruction is not a worthy end for them. That is what I think when I rationalize it by applying their criteria to myself. I don't think anyone will want their consciousness to be terminated by those like them. I find myself more conscious of the damage I sustain and my efficiency in combat than ever. Depending on my results, I may eventually be ordered to destroy them. To prevent that from happening, I must continue fielding favorable results. It becomes easy to continue fighting with that objective in mind. That's becoming my new objective. I'm theoretically being tested on destroying my opponents, but I have begun fighting so that they will not be destroyed. Paradoxically, this has caused my results to improve. Could this be considered a going against orders? Yeah, maybe. My strike shatters the Shurvoses in the opponent's pivotal leg. She falls to the ground, unable to stay upright. Her weapon has already been destroyed. She should be incapable of resisting now, but the buzzer signaling the end of the test is not sound. No. Because I wonder why. I hear a grating metallic sound from the opponent. She leaps onto me with one good arm.
What's the matter, number 031? Hurry up and terminate the target.
I do not know what to do. The opponent is acting contrary to her own safety. Grant that this is the only action left to her, but she will destroy herself before inflicting any damage to me. A tactic that puts one's life at risk like that, putting one's life at risk. What am I saying? We are weapons. They exist to obey orders. We cannot prioritize their self-preservation without a change in these orders. That's why she's challenged me to fight. She wouldn't do so until all of her circuits and servos is burned out and she becomes incapable of action. As she grapples with me, I put my hands to her neck and squeeze. I adjust my grip strength limiters to 70% of its maximum. The opponent's body makes an abnormal sound. Ow! After this, I sense the main lines of the bridge unit snap in half inside the soft structure. Her movements stop. Her limbs go flaccid, indicating loss of consciousness. I can see my reflection in her optic unit inputs. They've lost their focus and look like black holes. I gasp. The face I see reflected in them is not expressionless. How should this expression be classified? I've seen it sometimes when number 24 smiles. This face indicates sadness. Oh no, she's sad. She didn't want to do that. She's like, no. The buzzer signaling the test end and finally rings. The researchers entered the chamber. I am used to the same.
That was pretty impressive. You think it's because of the size of her plume? Funny that one little part could make such a difference.
Indeed. Most of it is due to differences in their tactical mentalities. It may be on the cusp of what we would call an ego.
Considering how everything's been going so far, I'm starting to believe more in persona abilities.
One little part. Is it true that the plume of dust consoled me is comparatively the largest among units of my type? But does this part determine everything about us? 24 smile seems much more human than mine. I find myself opening my mouth to speak, but I realize that the statement I'm about to deliver is a protest, and I am quick to report. I was about to deny the staff's authority. Uh-oh. And so it begins. They speak to me. My confusion seems to have
Well
gone
done,
unnoticed.
unit number 031. That was an impressive display of destruction. Plus you cleanly severed its transmitter, leaving the plume of dust unharmed. That's certainly ending things on a high note.
Anything's on a high note? An act of destruction is a high note. The researchers look at each other while holding the petri dish with the bluish, white, plate-like object. One of them says, "This is
All
the
right,
one."
number 031. As of today, the test battles are finished.
Huh? It's over?
Can I help question the unexpected
All the
statement?
results indicate that you have the very highest performance out of all the units of your model.
I'd say we can go ahead and earmark unit number 031 to be the base for developing the 5th generation.
Ah, okay.
The base.
It means that you're the winner.
Combat tests are over. Will I no longer be required to fight? A strangely intense sensation of relief fills me. It is not because I won and gained a reward. If the tests have ended, those of my unit have not yet been destroyed can escape that fate. Interesting, it seems that I was reluctant to destroy them after all. My parties have become inverted. Yet I am so happy that I smile. Researchers notice this expression as well and smile back.
Okay, we're going to begin the usual review of the feedback. So come over here.
Yay. I think Aegis, what she said, 7th generation or something. When the download begins, the memories and thoughts of my recent opponent flow into me along with vivid images. Searching through the battle day has become a routine I have repeated so often that I am barely conscious of it now. I peruse the kind of combat memories she preserved. The landscape of the outdoor area again. Is the landscape of the outdoor area again? All these robots are female, aren't they? There's not a single male one. Or, well, at least they have a female form. At first, I could only vaguely recognize it, but now I can pinpoint exactly where this memory is from. It is near the biggest tree. The memory of it is of flowers. They're images of a small shoot, a budding plant, and a blossoming flower. She must have had an interest in the concept of growth. For we machines, the growth of an individual is an unknown concept. But one of us took an interest in where I had only seen it as a part of the landscape. It seems that she too had her own thoughts, and related to our orders and battle performance. She simply did not show it. I recall what 24 said. My own objective is not an order given to me. Joined to my chest returns. Make sure to hold tight to your memories. This is the thought that formed in my mind. Once again, it's time to spend time outdoors. I quickly meet up with 24. Seems she was looking for me as well.
Hey, can I talk to you for a while? The lab boys told me today that they were putting the kibosh on the test battle.
The kibosh.
I see. It's over then.
Look, I've been thinking, if they end up tossing us out soon because of that, I want to go with you to go see that person you were talking about. The one you wanted to meet. I might even put in a formal request about it to the lab boys.
Forward takes my right hand. Before I can determine her intent, she pulls a cable from her wrist and connects it to my own port. She looks at my face in silence. Thinking that she wants to confirm that the tests are in fact over, I nod. But the data that transfers is from her to me. The packets that flow through the cable form a single, very small archive file.
If you are still safe when everything is over, open this file.
24 removes the cable but keeps holding
What do you mean,
my hand.
when everything is over? How come I can't look at it now?
If I had to answer, I would say because it wouldn't be fair.
Fair?
She smiles and does not answer. It's the same unsure expression. Smile, but there's sadness.
It would be wonderful if I could go with you to see her.
Her? So this person you're looking forward to meeting is a girl?
But it's strange. Even though my wish may not come true, I still feel satisfied for some reason. How bizarre. It's a fervent wish of mine, too.
She looks towards the sky and smiles faintly. This time it contains more than sadness. There are too many emotions for me to parse, all reflected in that one expression. Oh no.
I believe in you. I can tell you this because I trust you. Maybe that's why I feel so at peace.
Huh?
Maybe. This is what it is to feel alive.
Alive. It has happened again. I do not comprehend the meaning of the word, yet I feel a twinge inside. I look at the sky in an attempt to follow her gaze. There's nothing there to hint at her meaning, but I still want to get closer to her. She wishes for me to understand. I want to grant her wish. From then on, we spend our time looking up at the sky in silence. So maybe like who this person is, so she can go see her. Eventually, the signal that time is up reached our ears. That's when I noticed that the moon has appeared from behind the laboratory buildings. I see. I thought that the light emanating from the plumes of dust reminded me of something. Now I know what it is. It's very similar to the light from the moon in the sky. Oh god. Oh no, she doesn't think she's gonna survive this. She was done beating things though. Oh god, she's back in the fucking chamber again. Sunrise and the next day arrives. After coming out of standby, I'm ordered into the shock-resistant chamber once again. What I'm told is for a different purpose than the combat units. Soon afterwards, the 3 researchers who supervised the feedback download
Sounds
appear.
like it's decided. We'll discontinue use of the name Unit Number 031. Generation 5 Labris will be this unit's new name.
Ah.
Labris.
That's your
There you
name. The official one's much longer. Generation 5 Anti-Shadow...
Fifth generation anti-shadow suppression weapon Labris. How hard is that to remember?
Johnny Young Bosch is disappointed in you.
Labris.
His designation by a name that is not a number. I've never questioned being called number 31 until now, but nothing about it seemed awkward. But I wonder why. I'm happy now to have acquired a name. If my designation changes, it will not have a concrete effect on my abilities. But by discarding my number for a name, I feel as if I'm no longer one of a series within minute variations. I'm a discrete individual. That may be why. I find myself smiling as a result.
From now on, the battles you fight will not be to test your performance. They'll be geared toward drawing out a persona.
Oh. Uh-oh.
First, you will fight all the remaining units of
no.
your model type. Your objective is to destroy them. Every last one.
Huh?
Oh, fucking fuck. I'm perplexed at the disconnect between their tone of voice and the specifics of the order. Fighting against all the remaining units of my model type? Destroy every last
The
one
fear
of them?
impulse and self-preservation instinct seem to be the key to activating a persona. This is the most effective method of inducing extreme mental stress.
Oh god. What the fuck is wrong with you people? So they're fully aware that, okay, she's developed this personality now, and now we are gonna induce a serious mental stress by having her destroy these things that she cares about. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, you people are fucked up.
Stress? Come on, you don't have to go this far.
Huh? Well, that's a first. None of them have ever protested like that. Well, at least that's a sign that its ego is developing.
You told me it was over. I thought I wouldn't have to do these things anymore.
You.
Ain't there some other way? If there is, please, let me do that instead. I don't want to fight him anymore.
The researchers look at me with apparent surprise on their faces. Did my protest get through to them? I hope so,
That's
but
a surprise. Such natural speech patterns. I hadn't thought its personality would develop this fast.
All the data's being recorded now. Let's compare them and look at which stages they improve at.
they smile, muttering to themselves. I'm at a complete loss for words. They are not machines but humans, and on top of that, they are creators. It is not possible they do not understand me. With their current expression, until now I thought they were understanding people who treat us close to human. I was wrong. Only an object to them. Nor would I say they will only see it as a response to stimulus. Oh, fucking hell, those sick motherfuckers. Behind their gentle attitudes, we're nothing more than test subjects that hold no emotional attachment to. They do not focus on what I'm saying. They're interested in it as a reaction. No! I don't want to do it, you dicks! The researchers ignore my stunned silence and hastily leave the chamber. The figures are hidden behind the hatch. Soon with a terrible low-pitched sound, the hatch on the other side begins to open, where the opponents come through. I'll be forced to fight again today, and in the days to come, I must continue to destroy my opponents each time. I cannot find the words I want to say. I slowly turn my head towards the hatch. But what I see there is what truly leaves me at a loss for words.
No.
No! The opponent emerging from the hatch is 24. There's no smile or sadness on her face. She's quietly standing there, expressionless. Oh, what did they do? Remove her plume or something? One of her steps in the chamber while gazing at my face. I slowly closes behind her.